control back for themselves. Surge is in lowers. He's got the UMP, so that's a little bit of a tough ask there. But at the same time now, it's already down one player apiece. Obviously putting favor into the CT side, but Halland needs to make that.
This is looking really rough for Ecstasy. I mean, they've literally been wrapped entirely by the DC squad. I mean, they've got the information on Fountain, they've got the information on lowers, and they've pretty much got a great idea that all of them are around the B side area. So I think, they've already rotated completely towards B, and there's two guys just waiting until they can flank. And I mean, let's see what XTC can pull out the bag here.
Viking, though, this man can do some great stuff as an entry fragger for XTC. He's going to get shut down immediately by Igpok, who was just hiding in water. No accompanying flashes there for Viking to try and check that spot, but Halland is still on the side, very, very low. It's actually working pretty well right now to 1v1, and they're both on such low HP. It's Halland and Turtle. And he's got to get that bomb down. That's the biggest thing right there. Is there going to be a grenade? No grenades available for Halland, so the bomb will go down. But he does have the advantage here, as Turtle has to find a spot for him to get into. Get that post-pump position. It's not going to be good enough. And DC take the gun round goals, but only just.
I really like the fact that Ecstasy took construction control there. I mean, you were discussing control earlier, and construction is it's essentially your middle if you had to compare it to other maps. And taking that control and establishing that control throughout your gun rounds is a very, very crucial part of Overpass. And they did that. But the only problem is that once you take construction control, you understand that the other points of the map are a bit weaker. So you needed to post and wait for some sort of rotation. And I feel like the Ecstasy player that was moving towards long was doing it with an aggressive nature, and he landed up actually getting picked off by Apocalypse, I believe, and that sort of gave away the whole fact that they were all committed to a B site, and that allowed DC to rotate and defend accordingly.
Well, a little bit of push out here to short as well through bathrooms. Once again, XTC relying on a little bit of map control here with their Tech 9 armor. Got quite a bit of utility. So, I would think maybe something getting closer to the side, throwing out some smokes, trying to get the bomb down at least, just to build a bit of an economy. But they do have that loss bonus kicking in now. And I think that jump is probably the hardest thing in Counter-Strike. I know they actually changed it a bit. They made it a bit easier, but not easy enough for Panda just yet. We'll get there eventually. But he is looking for a little bit of information. So now the smokes start flying out. They want to try and get a nice little entry point here. They smoked themselves off there, but that also gives them a little bit of entry into side to get a couple of pop flashes off. Style, though, has got the angle locked down once again, and we'll see if he can pick out the 2 men in bathrooms. It's going to be Viking peeking in. He tries to get a spray, but this time holding on to it a little bit too long, not allowing his teammates in there to get the crossfire. And XTC are running over the side. Panda missed the jump, but he got the heads, and that's all he needed. That's 2 kills down there for him. And now that leaves Surge alone against 4 XTC players. Once again, the first gets it. Still 75 HP. Wants to go for the second as well. Trying to bring him down. He's got a player to his right. He needs to keep an eye on him. Panda's there. Again, doubling up here in lowers. XTC just moving towards that long. They're quite split up at the moment. Turtle keeping an eye on B.
Yeah, they're definitely focusing the default towards the A side, and they took control at the start here. They held the ground. They pushed the CTs back a little bit, but they've still got lowers control. They've still got construction control with the CTs. So, the DC guys should have a really good idea of where the XTC players are.
Viking is going to run into 2 players here, but Surge has his back to him, but
lovely spin around the Surge there. And this is why he's a legend. He's still got it. He's still got it. He'll never lose it.
13 HP, 19 HP as well. Managed to get that turnaround there, but he did have backup as well, so he managed to peek out and get the second frag there with a little bit of help of Turtle now. Into construction, as you said, a crucial part of Overpass. Doesn't really matter because no one's there to contest him just yet, but he knows these 2 players could possibly still be lurking in construction. Sorry, in lowers, so getting close to them as possible, maybe looking for a spray through could be beneficial, but I would say, are they trying to sell something here? Oh, there it comes, one out. Surge goes down, and Instant wasn't really willing there to take that hit as well. They don't want to turn this into a 3v2, especially when they barge onto this B bomb site. But it looks like the play right now. Apok alone here gets brought down, but they're doubling up with their graffiti. Molly does go down on the site, but Zin can get a bomb plant down, but is he gonna attempt it at least? As the rest of DC come roaring in, that's the first pick. Goes for the second. Oh, if he gets this third, and no time to plant the bomb. Unlucky for Zin. And they heard him moving there, and that's gonna be another win for DC, but really well played there by Zin.
It hurts me to bring this up again, but that was another hard reset that we've seen here, and Ecstasy's economy is absolutely destroyed. What I really liked from DC that we didn't really see yesterday, and we spoke briefly about it, was that they're taking control of that A area. They're peaking. They're having a presence aggressively in the map, and they've chosen the party area to do so.
Yeah.
And you can see they're playing very passive on B. They don't need to push that, and Ecstasy are committing a guy to watch that push. So very, very efficient play coming out from DC here, and yeah, now we're onto a full buy. But after if the XTC lose this, they are going to get reset, and the economy is going to be in shambles.
Down on there to back it up, and actually APOC goes down too. That's bathroom control lost, and that leaves them very, very tight here on the A bomb side. They are going to try to set up at least something here, a little bit of a. I'll say try at least get a crossfire out. If it starts burning immediately, that forces him into a very awkward spot just for Panda to take his head off. It's 2v2 right now. Surge and Hellhound. Surge has to play it slow. Might look to try and save here. Yeah, is that going to be the call?
I think so. I think so. You know, to
Bloody
retake that A bomb site, you know, the guy that was up that Optimus truck